Pisces, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is going to be our daily reading for Wednesday, April 21st. Let's see what's going on with Pisces. The heart of your reading, we have the Hermit and the World. This isn't just a big picture perspective, this is a global perspective. And if you add in the element of the Hermit withdrawing from society, you put that in perspective of the world, and it's like traveling out into space, going up to the International Space Station, taking a trip to the moon. Oh, we could be talking about transcendental meditation, remote viewing, some sort of out-of-body experience. Your challenge is Three of Pentacles, the group, the small group, the big group versus the small group. Could be something like the challenge of think globally, act locally. How do I get my family to do what's right for the earth? How do I get my community to do something that's good for all of humanity or good for the planet? Your focus is on the Ten of Wands in reverse. Something that absolutely needs to stop. Not reduced, not diminished, not trailing off, but ended. Show me the recent past. What led up to this for Pisces? Strength in reverse. Doing the right thing even though you don't feel strong enough, you don't feel up for it, you don't feel capable enough or wise enough or old enough. But I think it's also reflecting on a portion of your life where you failed to act because you didn't feel strong enough. Show me the energy of the environment. Queen of Swords in reverse. Whatever perspective you have here, not many people do, if anyone else. Queen of Swords in reversed in your environment says that the people in your environment don't see the truth of the situation. You see it, they don't. In the near future, we have the Two of Cups. partnering up with someone who feels the same way that you do about this situation? I just want to take a moment and look back at this situation and see if it can be interpreted in context of a relationship, since the Two of Cups showed up. Yeah. Feeling like everything in your life needs to change because you've grown, your perspective has expanded, you've changed as a person, you feel like you're going to be changing even more. You're not sure if you have the same goals as the people that you've been hanging out with, spending time with, your inner circle. You're determining what needs to change, what needs to leave. This is always part of the world energy when you're faced with that threshold to advance in life, to step out onto a bigger stage and become a bigger, better version of yourself. Inherently, there's leaving the past behind. So the Ten of Wands is like you're already done. You're so ready to leave it in the past. You're over it. With your new perspective, it just feels burdensome. It might have before your new perspective, it was things that, it could have been things you enjoyed. Now, not so much. This, in that context, strength in reverse in your recent past could be I feel like it's hitting a low point. And when you try to communicate that to your partner, it's just that they don't see things the same way. They're not on the same page. It's much less likely that this is relationship related, although I can see a scenario where it would fit. If it is relationship related, then it's going to turn out, it's going to improve in the near future. You're going to start seeing more eye to eye, where that definitely would not have been the case leading up to this. Or it might be that everyone else in your situation is not seeing things your way, except your partner is standing by your side and supporting you. Your surprise energy is the Ten of Pentacles. The world the way you want it to be. Your world, your life. Your sphere of influence being lined up the way that you want it to be. It could also talk about money. Receiving payment before you expect it, or receiving a sum of money that you just weren't expecting at all. Your hopes and fears, we have the Page of Wands. Yeah, I'm feeling much more like the initial interpretation was more the message that Spirit wants to get out with this, because this is connecting for me with your desire to get other people on board with the way you see things. Kind of like you're sounding the alarm and you want people to listen. Like, come on, get riled up by this, get excited about this, or get angry about this, get passionate about this somehow. Whatever emotional response you're trying to instigate, you want it to land. Like, you want people to receive that and react, to begin to take action, to want to take action. Like, of their own accord, not because they're required to or compelled to, but because they believe in it. Show me the end result. How do these energies resolve for my Pisceans? Ace of Cups reversed. It's either saying that this commitment, it will be a short-lived one. If that's the case, I don't think it's necessarily such a bad thing. I really don't feel like this indicates like a romantic partnership. I feel like it's someone whose goals are aligned with yours. They are just as emotionally invested in this thing that you have a new perspective on as you do. And they're going to enter the situation in the near future, help you with something, and then leave. Because that, you know, that it was like they accomplished what you both set out to accomplish together. Let me pull one more on the Ace of Cups. Okay, I'm just deliberating. They gave me the Ace of Swords reversed, and I haven't had that come up in a reading yet. Reason why I'm pausing is because, for those of you who don't know, I use the Ace of Swords when it comes out in in one of three positions. This is one of, as an opportunity for Spirit to answer a yes or no question for you at home. And I was just checking in with Spirit if they indicate it this way, and they're saying go ahead. So if you would like to pause the video and come up with a yes or no question, feel free to do that. This is an opportunity for Spirit to answer a yes or no question for you at home. So I'm going to reveal the answer to you now. It's in reverse, so it's a no. It might pertain to this reading, it might not. It's okay if your question didn't have anything to do with this situation. But I feel like Spirit was giving, just as a clarifier for the Ace of Cups reversed, giving me another ace in reverse is confirming that I was on point with the interpretation that they had. The interpretation, the way that I expressed it. Give me advice for Pisces. King of Cups reversed. Your best bet to make an appeal here is to connect with people on an emotional level. The strategy that's going to win over the most people, you know, they say the hearts and minds. Go for hearts. Potentially through sharing a personal story, if that's relevant to your situation, because that's something that the King of Cups would do. So Pisces, I hope that helped. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you back tomorrow. Bye.